Hello, sir.
Yes, Sandesh. Hello.
Hello, sir.
Yeah. Are you able to hear me?
Sir. Yes, sir. Your voice is little bit so, sir.
Okay. Santosh and Chetan, Javed and Vinod are also going to join, or shall we start it now?
We can start, sir. I think for them, I don't know, sir. Raj has to confirm.
Fine. Then this session is recording. Any one of you start recording the session? Is
Yes,
it
sir.
possible for you?
Recording.
Santosh is organizer. So Santosh, you can click on this recording button. Okay. Correct. Fine. So today we will see something called messages and message class. And before that, in the modularization techniques, we have seen already
Sir, your voice.
three types are right. Macros are obsolete, so we have not seen. Then we have seen subroutines, then function modules, and next one is includes. Okay. So we'll before going to the messages, we'll see what is this includes and how we can use this includes.
Sir. Hello, sir.
Yep.
Sir, your voice
Yeah,
is
tell me.
very much slow, sir. We can't able to hear.
Here in my audio settings, I put the volume is very high, so you can just ask Raj, check with Raj.
Okay, sir. 1 second, sir.
Yeah.
Hello, sir.
Yep.
Okay, sir. Continue, sir.
Hello.
Continue, sir. No problem.
Now it is okay.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay, fine. So now today we'll see about the includes. Fine. So generally, the include programs are the programs which can be included in the main program. So include programs are cannot be executable directly. So this is a program, right? This is which kind of program? This is an executable program. Okay. But if you create an include program instead of executable program, if you select this include program, then what will happen? You cannot click on this executable button and this direct processing button you cannot click. So please make a note, include programs cannot be executable itself. And the next point, include programs must be called under executable programs or main programs. Include programs must be called under executable program or main program. And one more important point, an include program can call another include program. An include program can call another include program.
Raj is not there.
So include programs are very simple. Like this is not very much difficult concept. Say for example, here I have a program like this. I want to put some include in this. Generally, what will happen whenever you are entering into the main, like whenever you are going to the office and doing your real-time objects. Here, how many work areas are there? How many internal tables are there? Only one work area and one internal table. But in the real time, what will happen? You will have so many number of work areas, so many number of internal tables, and so many data variable declarations, everything. So this data declaration part itself will take around 200 lines or 300 lines, something like that. Okay. In that case, what will happen? You have to put all the data declarations in a include. So generally, what we'll do that time, I'll write here. See, include. We'll write like this: include some name. You can give any name. I'll give Z test 027 underscore top. Give some include name. Double click on the include. System will say this include is not exist. Shall I create? Click on yes. Yes. So see here. Here what is the type selected by default? Include program. Correct? Yes. Yeah. Save it. So now an include program is created. Correct? Save it. Come back. So now whatever the data declarations are there, the data declarations, whatever you have done here, double click on the include program and put the data declarations there. Okay. Now save, check, activate your include program. Come back. Save, check, activate your main program. So this is how you can create include program, and you can call the include program inside the main program. For example, I want this, say I want to put all these points, all these select criteria, all this loop into another include. Okay. So then what I will do? Include any name you can give. Give some include name and double click on so cut it, double click, say yes. So again by default this is include program, click on save. And paste whatever code, activate this. And come back. Now activate your program. So what I meant to say is you can put includes in your program. Include can have certain block of code. Okay. So what is the advantage of this defining a program into include? Why we need to create different includes? What is the advantage of this? The advantage is the program looks fine. That means the program look will be good. Like all the code will not be there at the same place, And the second one is, if you create this include, say top include has what? Top include has a work area type Mara and internal table Mara. For example, tomorrow you will create one more executable program in which you want work area type Mara and internal table type Mara. Then you can use this include. No need to write the code once again. Got it? What I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that is the advantage of include. Once you define certain block of code in a program as include, you can use the same block of code in another program also if required. And the next one more important point you have already noted down, an include can call another include, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, so with this, we finished with the modularization techniques. Then we will go to the reporting techniques. Reporting techniques are very important. So I will just give you the summary. Reports is nothing but the programs. Okay, these can be classified into two types. Classical reports and ALV reports. Classical report has two types: basic report and interactive report. ALV report also has the same two types: ALV normal report and interactive report. Okay, probably next coming week, total week, we will be discussing on this reporting techniques, because reporting techniques are very important. So till now also we have done some programs, but those programs are not in a structured way, not in an organized way. Now we will learn how to do a program in a structured way. Now, each and every report has some certain number of events. So now, please make a note. Events in classical report. First event is initialization. And second event at selection screen. Okay, at selection screen has some different sub events. Those are at selection screen output, at selection screen on field, at selection screen on value hyphen request, at selection screen on
Sir, at selection screen is an event, sir.
Yeah, at selection screen is event. In this further sub events are there. Okay. At selection
Like
screen,
what is the report and what is the event, sir?
I will tell you. Once the reports listing is completed, I will come back to you. So at selection
Okay, sir.
screen on help request, and then yeah, at selection screen output. That's enough. Other events are not required. At selection screen, after that we have some more event called start of selection, end of selection, top of phase, end of phase. So these are the different events in the report. Yeah. Now let us come to your questions. So what is a report? So SAP, you know that SAP stores data, whatever may be the data, maybe it is a billing document data, maybe it is a material data, maybe it is a sales order details, whatever it may be. SAP stores all these details into the tables. Okay. So now the business people always want to analyze the data. They want to check output. That means they will give some input. In this month, how many sales orders came to us? In this month, how many deliveries we have given? This kind of reports they want. Actually, the business people or managing directors or someone, they don't know the table level data. They want a report. Okay, they want a say for example, we need to execute the report and we need to write some select query. Based on that, they want to see the output in the screen. Okay, they won't go to the table and check. So the report is nothing but a program. Till now also we have done so many programs to get the data from Mara table, to get the data from MAKT table, VBRK table and on. So now reports and programs are both are same, but the thing is we will put all these events in the report. Previously we are not putting these events in the report. Now what we'll do, now onwards we will try to put these events. Now what is the use of these events? Now let us consider the initialization. You know what is the initializing a variable?
Yes, sir. It's beginning.
What is that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Like
initializing
assigning
means,
it with some value.
yeah, assigning with some value. So we will declare this event, and in this event we will assign some values to the variables. We will assign some values to the date and time zones. Okay, we will assign some values to the parameters and select options. For this, initialization event is useful. Then the next one is at selection screen. Okay, so please make a note whenever we are discussing about each and every event, what the event will do, because this will be important and it will be asked in your interviews. So what initialization will be do? Why initialization event is required? Why initialization event is required? Initialization event is
Because
required because
to assign
to assign values to the variables.
values to the variable.
Yeah, to assign the values to the variables, not only variables, you can also assign to the parameters and select options, time and dates. Okay. And then at selection screen, what is the use of at selection screen? At selection screen is used to validate the data. Make a note. At selection screen is used to validate the selection screen inputs. At selection screen is used to validate selection screen inputs. Okay. So what is the selection screen input? For example, I'll go to this program. any program. Okay, 27. I'll execute. So here I have given S underscore METNR. So as an ABAPer, you know that S underscore METNR means a material. You need to enter here some 1000 material number, here something else 120. You know that you need to enter these numbers. But somebody who don't know this, what he will do? He will enter his name. He will enter some name. He don't know that material number need to be entered here. Then what should happen? If you enter this name, what will happen? Whether the output will come?
No, sir.
No.
Doesn't exist.
So then why to execute the program? First of all, when he is giving some wrong input, check in the program immediately after giving the input and tell him that this is a wrong, enter the correct input.
Yes, sir.
Don't execute the entire select queries, don't execute all these things. Okay. So finally you will execute report for some 5 minutes, and if you say him whatever the input has provided by you is wrong, then there is no point, right? So you should tell them if something is wrong in the screen level immediately. Correct? To do that we'll use at selection screen event. At selection screen event will tell whatever you have entered in the selection screen level is correct or not. Moreover, we will verify whatever the user entered in the selection screen level, whether he is correctly entered or not, we will verify immediately. And if he entered something wrong, we will guide him to enter the correct values. So this is the at selection screen event. The at selection screen has some sub events. Come to the at selection screen output. At selection screen output will be used to modify the screen layout. Please make a note. Use it to modify the screen layout. I will tell you how to modify the screen layout. For the time being, you please make a note. At selection screen output is used to modify the screen layout. Okay, and then the next point, at selection screen on field. Now, how many fields are there in your at selection screen? Only METN are there. But tomorrow your selection screen having some 10 fields. You want to validate only one field. Then this will be useful. At selection screen on field. So this event is used to validate only particular field. At selection screen on field is useful to validate only a particular field. Now the next one, at selection screen on value request. At selection screen on value request is used to provide search help. Search help is used to provide search help for a particular field. Now this is the one. At selection screen on help request. So this event at selection screen on help request is used to provide documentation help on a particular field. Okay, fine. Now come to this next event. Next event is start of selection. Yeah, start of selection. So the actual program execution will start from here. Actual program execution, the logic whatever you are going to write, the actual logic you will start writing from start of selection. Okay, then the end of selection. Usually the output related code will be written here. You want to display some output, okay? So then what you will do? Certainly you should write some write statements, correct? Write mara hyphen material number, mara hyphen something, work area hyphen something you will do. So that kind of things, write statements and all, whatever will display the output, that will be generally written in end of selection event. Then top of page. If you want to put a heading for the report, you will do that in top of page. If you want to put heading, you will do it in top of page. Next, end of page. Tell me, for top of page is for heading, end of page could be for
Footer.
footer, correct. So end of
Sir,
page,
top of page
event, yeah,
is
for
used
the header.
for what, sir?
Or putting, use it for heading, putting heading for your report. It's like a header of the report.
Okay.
And end of page will act like a footer of the report.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so these are the various events in the classical report.
Sir, like,
Now,
what is
coming to
the
the
reports
Yeah,
are like
tell me.
formal definition?
report is a program which can be used to analyze the data. Report is nothing but a program which can be used to analyze the data.
Okay, sir. In these reports we have events, sir.
Yeah, in the report we have different events.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you define this event?
So now, which one?
Event, sir. Event on account. What is an
Yeah,
event?
all these are events. Okay. Event, huh? Events are processing blocks. Like it will define where you need to write which code. Events are the placeholders where you can write the coding for particular task. So if you want to perform
Processing
certain
block.
action, where to write? Yeah, this is a processing block. Or you can say it is a placeholder.
Which defines
Where to write a code to perform a particular task.
okay, sir.
Okay. So now these are the events in the classical report. Now coming to the events in the interactive report. Events in the interactive report. So interactive report also has all these events. All these events will be there in the interactive report also. Apart from this, interactive report will also has the additional events which I am going to write here. So the first event is at
Previously
line.
we discussed basics, sir.
Which one?
Previously we discussed events in basic reports, sir.
Yeah, these
All
are the
this
events in basic
initialization.
report. Classical, yeah, basic reports. These are classical. See, there are actually two types. In classical, there are two types of reports: basical and interactive. Okay.
Yes.
In ALV also, there are reports can be divided into two types: classical and ALV reports. Okay.
Okay, sir.
In the classical, there are again two types: basic and interactive. In ALV also two types: basic and interactive. Now, classical basic report has all these events.
Okay.
Okay. Now classical interactive report is going to have some more additional events. Those are at line selection. Next, next one is at user command. Next, at pf. Next, top of page during line selection. End of page during line selection. So these are the additional events in the interactive report. So we will try to create a classical report, okay, and then we will try to create an interactive report. At the time of creating the interactive report, we will discuss each and every event, what it will do in an interactive report. But for the time being, if I tell also, that means it's meaningless. Say for example, now I will first create a classical report. After creating a classical report, I will also create an interactive report. At the time, I will discuss these events. But for the time being, just remember that interactive reports are having additional events. These are at line selection, at user command, at pf, top of page, and end of page. So now let us go to our server and create one classical report, that to a basic report. Okay. So now let us take any of the database tables. So till now we have done with which tables? We have done with the material master tables, correct? So apart from material master tables, we will take any other table. Let us take LIKP table. LIKP table is a delivery header. So this is a sales document delivery header details, and there is one more table is there, LIPS. So this is the delivery item table. So that is previous one. LIKP is the delivery header. LIPS is the delivery item table. Okay, so now I want some certain report where I want the input field as delivery number and sales district, and sales district I want as the input field. Delivery type I want as the input field, and then loading date also I want as the input field. These fields I want as the input fields. Okay. So how to declare these fields as input fields? What to do? Tell me.
At selection screen.
It's an event. Don't bother about the event. You just tell me the code. That's it. Shall I write parameters or select options? Shall I write parameters or select? Shall I write select options? Okay.
Yeah, sir. Select options will be good.
Yeah, select options will write. So for writing the select options, I will say something like this: select options s underscore vbeln. Okay. For here I need to write for, correct?
Yes.
What I need to write here? Database table hyphen field name.
Work area,
For
sir.
select, yeah, work area hyphen field name I need to write here.
Sir.
So what should I do? I need to declare one
Work
work area. How to declare a work area? Data some work area underscore likp, give some name, type likp. So this is one way of declaring a work area. Okay.
Yes.
So there is another way. So now what is the work area name here? LAKP, which is having a structure of LAKP. That means whatever the fields are there in LAKP table, all the fields are available in WA underscore LAKP. So there is one more keyword is available to create the work area. The keyword is tables. Tables LIKP, I will say. Then what it means is the work area name here, if you say data work area LAKP type LAKP, then work area name is WA underscore LAKP. But if you say like this, the work area name also LAKP.
Okay, sir.
Got it?
Yes.
If you use this syntax, your work area name is WA underscore LAKP. If you use this syntax, the work area name is LAKP. So now I can remove this. So now what is my work area name? Exactly same as that of database table name. Work area name and database table name both are same. Okay. So whenever you are using your table keywords, you cannot give something like WA underscore LAKP. You cannot give. If you give like this, it will say I don't know this. I'll check it. See, it will say I don't know what is WA underscore LAKP. So this is not possible. You can only give whatever is there at the database table. You can only give the database table name. So save it. Now check it. So now LAKP is known. It is giving for error for select option statement. We will correct it. Okay. So the meaning of tables LAKP is a work area has declared for LAKP whose name is LAKP itself. So what I will do here, select options s underscore Babylon for LIKP hyphen work area hyphen field name. Now let us see. Okay, it's correct. Okay, so this is your work area. Remember. And now one more thing. What I want to put? This is sales district. Okay, sales district I want to put. So I will give s underscore BZIRK for LIKP hyphen field name. Okay, similarly LFART s underscore LFART for LIKP hyphen LFART. LDD date, loading date, s underscore loading date for LIKP loading date. Okay, so these 4 fields I want from LIKP table. Okay, see, so similarly if you want some fields from LIPS table, you can put it. If you want some input fields from LIPS table, say for example I want the material number from LIPS table, so I will say S underscore MATNR for LIPS hyphen MATNR. What is the LIPS here? This should be
Work area.
work area, correct? So work area we need to declare.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
We need to declare and then use LIPS hyphen MATNR. So like that you can put some in the input fields, you can declare some input fields. I'll save it. We'll check, activate, execute. So you are getting this, okay? I will also put some parameters on. I don't want all as select options. I will put some parameters. I will put the sales district as a parameter. Okay, so I am putting 1 as parameter, remaining all as select options. Now let us see how it will appear. Okay, see, this is a parameter. It's coming with only one box. Okay, so all these are select options. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Fine. Now, I want to put all these under one block. I want to put all these under one block. Okay. So how to put that? To put all the selection screen elements in a block, you can give a syntax like this. Selection screen begin of block, some name. You can give any name. I'll give B1 with frame title text 001, and after the select options or parameters you give selection screen end of block B1. 1 minute, I'll be back. So I will put here selection screen end of block B1. Okay. So now what is the syntax you need to give? Selection screen begin of block. You can give any name here. Instead of B1, you can give XYZ, ABC, whatever you want. But whatever you give here, that you need to give in the ending of the block also. And you need to give with frame title text. This is a 3-digit number or 3 characters, anything you can give. Okay, 3 digits. You can give 001, you can give 002, whatever you want, you can give it here after text. I'll save it. Check, activate, and execute. Now what happened? Observe what happened. A frame got included in the background, if you observe, correct? This blue color frame. Previously this frame was not there,
Yes, sir.
correct? So fine. Now I want to put a heading for this. I want to put a heading for this. If you want to put a heading for this, double click on title text 001, double click on this. It is saying this program text T001 does not exist, shall I create? Click on yes. Put some heading. I'll say selection criteria. Activate this. Come back. Now execute your program. Now what happened here? Selection criteria was coming, right? Similarly,
Yes.
see, this is s underscore weblearn. S underscore weblearn means what? S underscore weblearn means what? Go to the LKP table. Weblearn means delivery document number. Similarly, BZIRK. In the selection screen, we have BZIRK. What is this BZIRK? Means sales district. Okay, and so on and so forth. Each and every field has its own description. If you want to put the description, what to do? Go to text elements, selection text. Go to text elements, selection text. Here you can give your own description. You can give, what is this? BZIRK means?
Sales district.
BZIRK means sales district. You can give here sales district. What is LDDAT? LDDAT means loading date. You can give loading date. You can give your own description like enter loading date. Whatever you want, you can give it. Otherwise, if you want the description to come from the table, you check these boxes. If you check this and press enter, description will automatically come from the table. See, automatically it was coming. I am not entering. But these two fields, I want to show you that we can also enter some description. So you can either enter the description or check these check boxes and press enter. The description will automatically come. Okay. Now activate this. Come back. Now execute your report. Now see what was coming.
The description is coming.
Previously weblearn is there here. Now delivery is coming. Previously some delivery type. What is the field for delivery type? Delivery type means LFERT is there previously, but now here delivery type is coming. Loading date LDDAT is there. Now there we have given enter loading date, so it was coming. MATNR is coming. Sales district is coming. Okay. So this is how you can make your selection screen. Okay. So now the next point. We are going to events slowly. So now I am going to write the first event, initialization. In the initialization, for which purpose we will use this initialization event?
To assign values.
Initialize the
Yeah,
variables.
to assign the values, correct? BZIRK is always blank. Huh? BZIRK. So now I want to put one value. BZIRK field has these many values, correct? I want to put any one of the value in BZIRK. Say for example, I want to put this value in BZIRK. By default, what my intention is, when I execute this report, this parameter should be already fill up with this value. I don't give this value here, it will automatically come with this value. Okay, so what to do? What I need to do is, in the initialization I will give p underscore bz irk is equal to this. Okay, now I'll save it, check, activate and execute. See, so the parameter is automatically filled up now. So this sales district is automatically filling up with some value. Okay, so initialization event is used to assign some values to the parameters and variables and select options. Now how to put some value into the select option? Can you tell me? If I want to give some default value in the select option, how can I give? Any idea?
You should have assigned two values, sir. Low and high.
Two values. We need to give two values. One is low, another one is high.
High.
Okay, how to give? For example, I want to give from 80006127 14144. I want to give from here to, from value is this, to value is this. How to give? So I already told you select options is a internal table which has 4 fields, sign option, low, high, correct?
Yes, sir.
So what I need to do here, this is my internal table name or work area name. So I will say sign is equal to including capital I, option is equal to, I want to give the two values, so I will say between, low is equal to the value whatever you want to give. So which value we want to give in the low? I want to give this value in the low, 127. High is equal to what?
45.
I want to put this value in the high. So we fill the work area. So after filling the work area, append work area. Work area means s underscore weblan to internal table name also s underscore weblan. So because work area name and internal table name both are same, no need to repeat twice. This is enough. Now save it. Check it, activate and execute. Okay, so this is how you can put some default values in the selection screen. Select options and parameters. Okay,
I have
so this
small
is how
doubt,
you
sir.
can put, yeah.
Sir, where did we create work area and table name, sir? Like s underscore weblan.
Whenever you give this syntax, a work area and internal table will be automatically created. So that's what I'm saying. If you create a select option, means you have already created an internal table plus work area, which is having the same name. This one.
Okay.
This is an internal table plus work area. This is another internal table plus work area. This is another internal table plus work area. This is another internal table plus work area. But this is parameter, so it's a variable. It's not internal table plus work area because this is a parameter. Okay?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll stop here. So now until this part you practice the initialization event and how to give the block for this, how to give the description. We have learned also how to give the description, correct? How to give the description, go to
Text edit.
text elements and selection text. So you can give your own description here or you can put the checkboxes here. And we have also given the text symbol, correct? Selection criteria, text 001 we have given, correct? So the text 001 means where it is. Yeah, here. If you double click here, you will go here. Text symbols. In the next tab, selection texts are there. All these selection texts. Okay. So whatever is there in 001, that was coming here. When you are executing, selection criteria is coming here, coming up here. Okay. So you try to practice till this portion. We will continue on Monday. Like with the other events, that is at selection screen and other events. Okay, try to practice till here.
Okay, sir.
Fine.
Sir,
Yeah.
actually, you didn't tell us like what the events in classical report
Classical and
are
interactive.
meant for.
Classical and come again.
Interactive,
What is the
interactive.
classical? Classical interactive. I will tell
Classical
you. Like
and
once classical and interactive. Once you develop this classical report and interactive report, no, you can easily identify. Interactive report. See, as of now, the definition what I can say is, classical report will tell you some details. Okay. If you want further details of particular field, say for example, I have here we are developing a report for the delivery document. Okay. So delivery document will have a material and how much quantity and how much is the price. Sorry, how much quantity will be there? What is the material will be there? What is the material description will be there? Okay. So now that is a classical report, for example. Now you want further details about the material. For that particular material was stored in which plant, which storage location, these kind of details which are further you need. Then what will happen whenever you double click on the material, the further details should come. That will be done in interactive report.
Okay.
Okay, this is one example I can say. That means classical report will basically display some kind of data. If you want further details of a particular field, you can go for an interactive report.
Interactive report. Okay, sir.
So we'll see it. Practically we'll see how to go. Okay.
Okay, sir. Sir, will you tell this like at line selection, at user comment? We'll note down, sir, what they are meant for.
At line selection, yeah, this one. At line selection means when you double click on particular event, this will trigger. At user command means when you click on some particular button, this event will happen. When you click on the function keys, F1, F2, F3 will be there on your keyboard, right? When you click on those function keys, this event will happen. Top of page during line selection means interactive report header, interactive report footer is end of page during line selection. Okay.
Okay.
So I will tell you in detail. Right now I don't want to confuse you with more details. Please remember the classical report events and try to do our program. Whatever we have done today, try to repeat it. Okay. And make sure that you are full-fledged with the inner joins and for all entries, because we will use inner join and for all entries here. In these reports, we will use those. Okay. So all these days you have three days in your hand. Please practice the inner join, for all entries, and all basics. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay then. Fine. See you on Monday. Bye.
Okay, sir.
Bye, sir.